Hello, hello. I hope people are ready. Welcome to Faith, the Unholy Trinity. I may have to turn the audio up. We'll see.
September 21st.
Is it a bit quiet?
It's been 1 year since I first went inside that house. I have to finish
How are you doing,
what I
Colsta?
started. What I am about to do has not been approved by the Vatican.
I think I might turn the volume up just a touch. Yes. Options. 5%? 5% okay? Or is 5% a tad too loud? Try 4. There's a big difference, isn't there? Oh, there we go, 4. Okay. So. Now here's the thing. Do we marathon mode all 3 chapters in one session? Actually, no, don't do that in case something else happens. You know what? Let's just do it separately. Fuck it. New game, and we're going to be going for the best ending for each. This is the game I bought a 4080 for. This is really the graphically intense stuff going on right now. Forest is mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've been. Escape key or start button. Yes, I'm playing this on a controller. Which I think is probably the best way to do it. What is this, Moonlight Sonata? I think this is Moonlight Sonata. Today I noticed Amy's favourite tree looking like it's dying. All the needles are falling off it and the bark is peeling. I guess I'm more upset about it than Amy is. She is totally absorbed in her voluntary work at the clinic. I guess it's good that she found something she's passionate about, but I've got some ugly looks from some of the women at the book club. Kathy and her religious friends won't even talk to me anymore. Looks like you need to get some new friends. I know some good, satanic imps that are good for friends. Yes. This satanic imps, you mean simps? Careful now, Twitch, you don't like that word. Yes, that's the one person that follows you that wants to just like absorb your life. Hello, Asti. How are you doing? I forgot, Asti. Have you seen or played this game yourself? A wife. Silly Colsta, you are the wife. Never. Interesting. I caught some people walking through the woods around the house last week. Not kids, just regular adults. They told me they got lost while hiking, and pointed them back towards the road. The whole thing didn't feel right. I think I should go dig a Bob's rifle out of storage. It was that... No, it's Sam, the The software automatic mouth. This is V1.
What did you say, you podcast bitch?
That's V1. Okay, I can go up to the next layer now. No.
Hello?
Hello there, Toxie. I'm gonna ask you the same question. Is this a game that you have watched or played yourself? I recommended this to Cypher because I think this is 1 second.
I am inside your walls.
Because I think this is a game that really suits his kind of mood. Wait, look, not what you're looking at is Faith, the Unholy trilogy. It is a it's a game where you play as a priest dealing with hell and demons, and it's based around the Atari 2600 or Atari 5200 graphics. Get away from me. Oh, I got him enough times. Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davies from your care and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davies have already been contacted by our office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation in return for their discretion. You will meet a representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Gifford. Well, what do we have here? You're invited. Come this color choice is grating against the eyes. Come celebrate Nate and Jason's 6th birthday, Saturday, May 3rd. Saturday, the 3rd of May, 12 PM to 4 PM. Directions turn right at 1338 Snake Meadow Hill Road and go straight past the well. The one thing that can counter Asti is compliments. Compliment him and he'll fall apart. What a cute clown! I think you're mistaking cute for horrific. Yes. The Martins' house lies about 100 yards off of Snake Meadow Hill Road. There is almost no driveway, trees just out in the middle of a gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. Father Allred seemed to know where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed off to the right of the path. Father Allred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins had insisted that Amy remain inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to perceive elements of the rite that may seem harsh to the layperson. I saw that movement. I reject you with the power of Christ. What's this now? Bob, the kids and I miss you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no problem occupying their time. Yesterday they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was a pretty gruesome sight. All this was just a day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. Dear oh dear, what could the matter be? I need to find the shed again, I think. I think so. Here is indeed the shed. So you'll want to go 2 left and 1 up, I think, to get to the house. You can tell we're a priest because of that white dot on the neck. That singular pixel. I think we might be able to do one more round. Just make sure we've gotten all the notes. Any note I'm missing? Alright, gang. Here's a question. Team Heaven or Team Hell? Mr. Martin, it's taken longer than expected registering the markers on your property as a historical cemetery. Our office has a difficulty identifying who is buried there. The inscriptions on the gravestones are written in a language that we cannot identify. I've sent the gravestone rubbings to some of my peers at the University of Connecticut. I will reach out to you when I get a response from them. All the best. Darrell Henderson, State of Connecticut, Historical Society. Basically, would you prefer heaven or the hell? Is that which, in its entirety, not just the place, but those within it? I hope up gives me the right way. God damn it, okay, here's the road. Need to find the car, then just keep going up, I think. I like the animation though, very smooth. Do the scan lines even really show up on the thing? Hello, Fat Viking. Very glad to have you here. There's a person down there. Okay. Well, now I've gotten the red thing. Interesting. Nasus. Got a nose. And literally, where the hell am I going? Oh, I'd have to go back. Really? Really, game? Well, I'm just gonna go straight up to try and get to the house. Here is the Well of Knowledge. Goodbye, dear. Oh, here we are. The music changed. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic. In a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It's not the look a child gives you. Attic? Are there any jump scares in this game? Yes. Dying tends to bring on a jump scare. I thought it was the basement, but he said attic. Mr. and Mrs. Martin and Amy. Ah, yes. Our dear shadow friend. With little cultist buddy. Action figures available in a satanic temple near you. Oh, hello there, shape behind me. Let us head upstairs. Blood going to the attic, of course. It's been a year and no one's taken over this house. That seems a wee bit strange. This must be the twins' room. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sent over this weird-looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Anish about it next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. Wow, way to be racist. Amy didn't seem excited to see the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead, or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at the clinic. Okay. I guess I was the only one who thought to check the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Amy standing in the back, looking straight at me like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly, although it was frustrating to talk to her, or it. Oh, sitting up straight. I experienced a bit of deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name, and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came. So I raised my crucifix and began the rite again. Rubber Ducky. I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. I hear voices outside around the house at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of what's out there. The house itself feels stressed, distorted, slanted somehow. It's like I'm walking through a carnival funhouse. Amy's condition has only gotten worse. I can't stand to be around her, and I don't know why. She doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to take her to the doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the house phone stops working throughout the day, and now I can't even find my car keys. Thank God Bob comes home tomorrow. Looks like we have a slight case of the demonic possessions. Alrighty. Well, now they've checked upstairs and the door to the attic is closed. Let's go down to the basement. I still find it strange that I diagnose you with demon. I diagnose demon with being stuck inside a human. It's such a terrible affliction for the demon. Dear Amy, thank you for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked what's the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary. The area we're working in has a lot of folks who practice Quimbamba. It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of like a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship is San La Muerte, or Saint Death. Yesterday, we talked to a boy about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said no, but I've prayed to San La Muerte. He told us about a time when he stayed over at his cousin's house and, according to him, they prayed to some figures of San La Muerte, and the figures made things in the house move around. He got real quiet and scared looking after that. We told him he could pray to God and that God wouldn't make him feel scared like that. We invited him to church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and get back to work. See you in 4 months. Leighton. Professor Leighton. Her name is Santa Muerte. Santa Muerte. I think I don't think you're qualified to comment on this, Asti, since you're Italian and not wherever they were. Africa, was it? I don't know. You are from South America. Is that part of Africa? Asti. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceedings of the rite for long. Mrs. Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was feeding off of the fear. Father Allred asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother, Mother," the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything down in the basement, so I went down to check on things. I found Father Allred lying on his back, unconscious, with his arms spread wide. Amy was not in the chair. It's a Mexican tradition. Okay.
She is here.
Alrighty, she is here.
My eyes. You failed me.
I hope people can actually understand the words that are being said. When you hear a sound at home, this is what's happening. Ah, really? Oh, I didn't see it on the carpet. Damn it. Okay, can we... I can't skip this scene. Okay. Not what those words are. Is it just quiet or you can't understand?
She is here.
Because she was saying stuff like, you failed me in my eyes and stuff like that. Okay, let's wait for her to come. There we go. She said my eyes, and there is nothing. Let's wait for her to come at me.
My eyes.
Is it aye? How do you know where she is? You'll see the markings. Let me go into the bathroom, it's probably easier. The markings appear on the ground as she approaches. So look for red markings around me. There. And in terms of when she's at up, down, left, or right, the one where she is flashes a little differently. I don't want to go down to the carpet because it's actually really hard to see her on the carpet. Come on, come at me, come at me. Oh. Time to go up to the attic. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days to tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear it from me first. A year ago, I was involved in the exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She... blank, my superior. Father blank with blank. When I confronted her, she blank managed to cut the power to the house and blank. Her own parents blank with their own blank. I have to go back to that house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still there, waiting for me. I can still help her. If I don't come back, know that I love you and I'm sorry. John. Spinning crucifixes?
My God, what happened to you? Do you think my face is pretty? I have to finish what I started. She's my priest.
Time to continue the exorcism. I mean, just a reminder that Jesus was nailed by a bunch of dudes. Okay, where's he going to come from? There we go. A bunch of dudes in skirts. Is it this one? It is. Come at me, you demonically Possessed. Piece of poo. That one again. Third time in a row, I think. Oh, I can actually, do it like this when, after she's missed me. Oh, almost got caught because I couldn't find the right one. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Nope, didn't get in the right place in time. Which even is possessing her. She's to be the host for what is what we'll find to be. You'll find out why she is like this. Oh, nope. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, she is out of the house. A note. This is the ceremony for opening the blank. Let no brother or sister utter. Prepare the blank. Use the right index finger to draw the signs of the blank on the floor. Bring an impure vessel to the signs of the blank. Let a brother or sister drink blank at each sign of the blank. And carve the face of the blank. Fill the blood that fills the opening. The blood that fills the opening is the new blank. Let 7 blank be taken from the mothers and lowered into the blank. Upon offering of the 7th blank, the blank will emerge from the blank. This is the second death. Heal her.
With 1 bullet.
Say pee-pee instead of poo-poo. Okay, so we're aiming for the best endings. The best ending, singular. Looks like he's holding a big cigarette. Stole us. He's a bitch. We are heading back to our car, where I feel safest of all. Hey, I shot. I mean, I'm like, people saw the bullet just go right through him, right? I tried getting good. I'm sorry that the bullet just passed right through that demon, causing no damage. Aim down? How's that, what, how, what? Yeah, let's try this again. Hit by the Airdorf truck.
I will send afraid of the Lord. He is my refuge and my fortress. My God,
I'm gonna do the good
in him
endings.
I
I'm not
will
gonna
trust.
keep doing all the
I
endings.
shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. Because I
This
have
isn't
set my
V1.
love upon him, therefore will he deliver me. I shall call upon him and he will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me.
It's not V1 for
I
Ultra
can't
Kill.
explain what happened at that house. I can only have faith that I did the right thing.
I just like him. It sounds just like what the fandom says he sounds like. Police. Animal experts investigate Chupacabra remains near Sterling. Sterling Police Department is enlisting the help of local animal experts from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Sterling. The remains of an animal, which some residents are calling a Chupacabra, were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by a motorist yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say that they initially investigated the gruesome scene because a motorist who discovered the remains had told them they appeared to be of a person. After arriving at the scene, police concluded the remains were some kind of animal. As a matter of public safety, you want to be sure about what exactly we're dealing with here, said Sterling Police spokesman. This is clearly not a deer or coyote. If it's a mountain lion or exotic pet that escaped from its owners, or an animal with rabies, we need to know about it. Animal experts attached to the investigation but not speculate about what kind of animal had been found, though they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and apparently suffered from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in animals and children who have not received enough sunlight. So that was the first Faith game. And now we're going to go on to Faith 2. Do we do the prologue? Do we ace the prologue and then best ending for the game? Sure. Alrighty. This man keeps crashing his fucking car. This is the first crash, right? Nope, and he's gone. Oh, now my car's on fire. Look at this pretty scarecrow. What a friendly face. I see you. Oh, I couldn't get enough angle on him. We have to defeat the field demon, Mortis. Rick and Mortis. Just come back in time to see you die. At least you came back, Toxie. That's the most important thing. I see you. Nope. I was an idiot. Okay, we have to kill this. We have to kill this demon and get Mortis and get torn apart by field demon. Admin, he's skipping Mortis. Okay, I won't skip the Mortis next time. If there is a next time. Not saying there will be. Next time I die will be on purpose so people can hear the mortis. How's that? Yay, we win. Congratulations, you have won whatever it is that you wanted to win. Your pressure works again. Oh, his face is empty. Dogging. About a week ago, we started hearing those awful noises coming from the adjacent fields. After 3 nights, the children were getting pretty scared. I told them it was just coyotes. That third night, the noises seemed closer than ever. The dogs were panicking. I could hardly approach them. Then Greta, the last of that old line brought over by the German missionaries, broke loose and tore off into the corn. We all listened, too scared to go after her, as her barks faded away into the distance. After that, we had 2 nights of silence, besides the endless whispering of the wind blowing through the crops. But then, this morning, I stood outside to see this fresh horror left the edge of the field. There's something out there. Doggo has been deaded. Fuck living in a massive American farm, true. What more can I have done? I warned them not to go into the fields. I warned them against straying too far from the sanctuary. Should I have shut them in their quarters and nailed boards over the doors? Now I'm digging 6 graves here in the shadow of the church. 6 little graves, forever looking to St. William. Some of the boxes are empty. The scattered remains we found couldn't fill them all. But I know they're all gone. I know their souls were taken by the thing in the field. I will finish my gruesome work and then renounce the ministry. I don't want to see anyone from the sanctuary ever again, not even that girl who stayed inside the house last night. I don't believe in the devil anymore. Whatever did this is much, much worse. Alrighty. Well, sucks to be those 6 kids. We have a new volunteer to look after the children and take care of things around the sanctuary, Sister Bell. She came highly recommended by the main office in Hartford. Bringing her in marks the completion of staffing of the church after all these years. The church has been very careful about letting out what happened to those children. As far as I can tell, I'm the only one left who knows about it. Soon I'll be gone and the sanctuary will be able to go back into service, having finally left those dark times behind. We've even received a clearance to move in a new group of children, 3 next week and the 3 sometime next month. Who wants to live in an old Catholic sanctuary, where murders definitely didn't happen? Not a safe place to raise children. You mean Children of the Corn is a bad idea?